Yo, what's good, peeps? This is the 60th episode of the Streamer's Paradise podcast. I'm Hazeyy. We got Clutch and Bo. What's going on, boys?
What's going on? What's going on?
Hey, what up, everybody? What's good?
How's your week's been?
Good, man. It's a short week, right? Friday to Wednesday, short week. It's crazy. I know you all know, but it's fucking like Armageddon outside.
It doesn't feel like Armageddon to me, but it smells
It just
smoky.
looks like it. It looks like it.
It does.
And it looks kind of wild out there with the fog and with the sun and all that shit. If you live, I don't know how that works, right? Am I closer to it because I'm in New York? Is that how that works?
Yeah.
You are.
Yeah.
That's why we see it too.
So it's no joke. These wildfires and our very own Brownie is right in Nova Scotia where this shit started, right? So Brownie, big ups. I hope you're all right.
Yeah.
We don't even want to go outside. We can't even take the baby outside right now. We wanted to take the baby for a walk, and we couldn't take the baby for a walk. That shit was foul, man. Like, it really smells
crazy.
like a bonfire outside.
Yeah, it sounds like,
It does.
it's funny because everybody's like, yo, I love summer, the smell of bonfires, and like, here it is, and everybody's like, yo, what the fuck?
Not this kind, no.
Nah, it isn't for you.
It's actually saying that this is the worst air pollution that we've seen since the 60s. So this
Is it worse
intense,
than 9/11?
the intense, well, that's not the same kind of,
Okay.
that's not the same
Yeah, I
kind
don't
of thing
think
that
so.
we're talking about.
Yeah.
Although, isn't this at this point probably considered some form of terrorism, right? Because this was on purpose. This is arson. Somebody started these fires.
Insane.
Well, I don't know if you would consider it terrorism.
I mean, dude,
Unless
I don't
it's
know.
political gain. Terrorism, I think the definition of terrorism is like there's some kind of political gain.
So intense smoke blanketed the northeastern United States for the second day, Wednesday, turning the air yellowish gray, prompting warnings for people to stay inside and keep the windows closed. The smoke is flowing from dozens of wildfires burning in several Canadian provinces. So, I mean, what are they trying to do if there's more than one, right? Like, obviously, it was a planned and orchestrated thing. Right? U.S. authorities issued air quality alerts in multiple regions, and smoke was expected to persist for days. Conditions were especially bad in parts of central New York, where the airborne soot was at hazardous levels. So, actually, Caboose is he's telling me that soot's landed on his car. He lives all the way up by the border, right? So,
Oh, I mean, he's like almost there
Makes
then.
sense. Yeah, he was over there.
so here's a closer look at what's happening, what's in the smoke. Genesis of the smoke, usually hot, dry weather that wouldn't stop gave rise to the fires. There hasn't been fires like this in 10 years. The Quebec area fires are big and relatively close, 500 to 600, up to 800, 970 kilometers from Rhode Island, where they followed wildfires in Nova Scotia. The smoke has been moving into the United States since late last month. The most recent fires near Quebec have been burning for the last several days. Strong winds and high atmosphere can transport smoke long distances. It's common for large, violent fires to create unhealthy conditions hundreds of miles away from where forests are even burning. But the right mix of circumstances had to align for the smoke to blanket major U.S. cities. A dry, hot spring set the stage, then weather did the rest. That's Yale meteorologist Bob Henson.
That's crazy.
It's really scary, and there's no way that they can stop it at this point, right? They just got to let it burn out.
Let it burn out. Let it all fly away, I guess. They canceled school tomorrow around here. Oh, did they cancel school for you?
I have no clue.
I don't know. I'd have to ask my son because he's at his mother's on the weekdays.
So not my son's school, but like my sister, she lives in Union, so Union they close, and Elizabeth I know is closed for sure. That's how serious it is out here. They don't even want the kids out here.
I think. Do they have air conditioning?
In the schools,
In
they
those
probably,
schools?
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, Jersey. Like I don't know what schools like. When I grew up, no schools had air conditioning. Now some do, but
yeah.
I don't know if all of them do. So and the reason I ask is because if you have air conditioning, you close the windows and you turn the air conditioning on, and it's all right. But for those schools that don't have air conditioning, man, they can't just keep the windows closed. It'd be hot as a motherfucker.
Clutch, Caboose, Mom Who Has Spoken in Trouble. Thank you guys for the bits and the resubscriptions. Thank you so much. 31 months, 10 months. Hell yes. 26 months. What up, Wacko? Good to see you, man. Munchie Nacho City. Wolf Paulie, good to see you. Yeah, I don't know if anybody, what you were all seeing tonight was what I had this morning. Yeah. I don't know who's been affected, like, internet-wise. I know that Brownie always backs out of her slots, but she actually had to back out of this one because of the fucking fires. And I think that it didn't necessarily register with me that it was dead serious. Like, she's right in the shit.
Yeah.
She's right there. Who else is right there? Fucking Sour Diesel, Savage. Who else is in Canada with all this stuff? Link Logan. Who's in the air? Who's there? Who's experiencing this right now? Can anybody give us some insight
I'm
on
in
the ground
Jersey.
floor?
I just got smoke. Same thing you guys got.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
I just
I
got
did.
smoke and
Well,
smell.
luckily.
Yep.
Smoke and
Luckily,
smell.
for us, it's not bad.
Today was the worst. Today looked like it was just bright orange outside. Like, it looked crazy. I saw actually a TikTok of a video of, like, Manhattan. You see it from, like, a sky view. It looks insane, bro. Insane.
There was
Like,
I saw a picture on Instagram of some dude that was hiking, and he, like, made it to this point where, like, you look out, it's like a nice view, and the smoke is just blocking the whole view. He was like, when you walk or hike 30 miles for a view, and this is what you see, it was just smoke. It was fucked up. It was fucked up. I mean, I gotta wonder how. You gotta wonder how much longer this is gonna go on for. I mean, it is burning viciously, man. It's a posture check for you. But on another note, and I don't want to brush past this, all that, we can get back into it. If somebody else is like, if somebody knows what's going on with it, if they're experiencing, I'd love to talk with you. Wolf Paulie, we had our baby girl. That's really the only thing new. We had our baby girl. Gianna Rose is in the building.
It's like a week now, right?
No, she's 10 days old now.
How is it, bro? How is it? 10 days in now. How is it?
10 days.
Yo, she had her first grow up moment. Like, she's growing already. Her umbilical cord thing fell off. I was like, oh shit. Oh shit, it happened.
Man, I forgot that happened too, to be honest. I forgot to let it fall off myself.
Yeah, that shit falls off. And
Oh, man.
that's when you can give her a bath. So now we can give her a legitimate bath. Rather than just sponge her down. I did save it, Ragnarok. I did. Because my mom saved mine. She actually looked at me kind of funky, like, "Why? What are you saving it for? Like, what are you gonna do with it? What are you gonna do with it?" I was like, "I'm just gonna hand it to her when she's my age and say, here's your umbilical cord." I don't care what she does with it at that point.
Should we be like this?
It's a little sketch, right? Yeah, I guess it depends on where you're from and who you grew up with. I got all kinds of thing. I got my first shoes, my first haircut, my first tooth, my umbilical cord. I got all kinds of shit that my mom saved for me. So I guess I'm just keeping I'm keeping the tradition.
With the tradition. Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You don't even know why exactly, right? That's what I'm saying. I don't even think she knows why she saved it. She just did. I was asking her today. It goes in a plastic bag, and then it goes into a box, and you don't do nothing but look at it once every 6 years and go, "Huh, we really saved that." You just put it back in the box. You know what I mean?
Facts. 100% facts. I don't know if we got the umbilical cord, but I know I saved the tooth and the hair for sure.
I think my wife did hair.
Yeah, we got a
We
baby
don't have
journal.
any teeth yet.
We have one of those
Should probably
baby
do
journals.
that too.
You have a baby journal, Bo?
We did a lot of things in the beginning, and then it just kind of was like, all right, this is a fucking hassle with two of them, and because we were doing like every year we were doing the pictures with like we had like the board. There was like a chalkboard. There was like my favorite this and my that. And it's a lot. It is a lot. Just keep doing it. Then I had to do it for two, and then keep track of it. And so when it comes to storage,
that's interesting.
Me and my wife are different. Like I hate clutter. Like I hate keeping shit that I don't need to keep. So it's like, I'm also the type of person. I think we talked about this. Like we talked about this like last time. Like I'm the type of person that likes to live in the moment. So like you won't catch me like grabbing my phone for pictures too often. I just enjoy the moment. My wife, on the other hand, is like attached to that shit.
Yeah, but both have their pros, you know? Both
Yeah,
have the
no, it
pros.
works out for me because she's got the pictures and I'm enjoying the moment. So it works out. But like
That's the same way. I like not cluttery either. My girl, on the other hand, she likes to save everything, and even the pictures, fucking always pictures every day, nonstop, 10, 30 pictures a day. I'm like, damn, how much pictures can you take?
I find that I don't really take a lot of pictures that are like all that like of us, but I have definitely been taking pictures like already
That's all I was about to say.
crazy.
It's a good thing because she does take so many pictures. So the start of the week, we saw pictures of Lucas when he was a baby. But that was just so enjoyable to see, you know, like seeing him so small, about to go through that experience myself. So yeah, it's definitely pros and cons to it.
Like that. I don't know if you guys can, that'll clear up, but that's the dog sitting in the bassinet. Like she hopped right in there to sit with the baby.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she loves the baby, man. She loves the baby so much. Tater, how we do? Luck Dogs, Glitter Gun, welcome in, guys. I put things in a box and label it with a year. In 5 years, if I don't look at it, I throw it out. That is a good.
That's a. I do a similar thing. I don't put it in a box, but like or label it. I just like if I clean out my attic and every time I go to clean out my attic, I do it like once a year, and I look at something and I'm like, oh, I remember looking at this last year, going, oh, I haven't touched it in 2 years. It's time to get rid of it.
It's a good way to be because you'll remove clutter that way.
If not, you just end up with too much stuff.
So off topic. We lost a real one, bro. And I don't know if you guys grew up watching wrestling. We've talked about this. We've all had our wrestling moments in our lives, right? Not necessarily lifelong watchers, but we're all fans in some form or fashion.
We all watched it at some point. Yeah.
We lost the Iron Sheik today at 81 years old. The Iron Sheik.
Iron Sheik.
I didn't know that.
I do not recall how am I looking at it.
Yeah, so he was he became the champ back before it was really. I don't even know if it was the WWF in '83. Was it? It probably was. When was
WWE didn't happen till like.
No. I'm talking. Hold on, I'm talking about the WWF. I think it was right around '80 or something. I don't remember when the WWF actually. When was WrestleMania 1? In 1982, something like that. 1981, 1982.
Has to be. I think we're already 50 years in.
So in 1983, he became the champion, and he actually dropped the belt to Hulk Hogan, who then held it for what was the record, which was 1,000 days as champion. So Roman Reigns actually is taking that. But yeah, the Iron Sheik is a Hall of Famer. He's a wrestling legend, and he had he's an Iranian born, so he wore. I don't know what they call that. It was just it was like a red dotted rag, and then he had like a piece of rope around it. It gave him the look of someone. What the hell is that called? It's not a hijab because that's what the women use over their face, but.
Not as sick because that's a different hairdressing. But I'm not sure.
I don't know what it's called. Roman is a bum. Yeah. The Iranian-born wrestling legend was memorialized as a devoted family man and a force of nature. His family said he died peacefully. He had a decades-long career in wrestling, and his family takes solace in knowing that he's departed this world peacefully, leaving behind a legacy that will endure generations to come. But yeah, dude, he was He was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2005. He held the WWE Championship in 1983 for just under a month before losing it to Hulk Hogan. He was married for 47 years and had 2 daughters, Tanya and Nikki.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
We lost a real one for sure.
R.I.P.
The Iron Sheik. At least he had a long life, man. It's usually when you hear about wrestlers passing away, they die super young in some tragic way, and that's never a nice thing. I've got a couple more things that I wanted to just drop before I got onto the topic about Twitch. That was in our podcast channel. They were talking about the Twitch guidelines that they just changed about ads and all that stuff. So we're going to talk about that. But Al Pacino, okay? Everybody loves Scarface, right? The Godfather.
Yeah.
Homie's 83 years old, right?
He just had a kid, right?
No, he didn't just have a kid. She's 8 months pregnant. She is 8 months pregnant, and she's 54 years younger than him. 54 years. That means that he could be her grandfather. Easily.
Great-grandfather.
Straight pimping.
Yo, not only is it selfish and yuck, but he actually didn't think that it was even his. He didn't think it was even his. He was like, no fucking way. He actually had a DNA test. She's got a great ass. Yo, that's so funny. Oh. Wait, what movie was that? That was from Heat. Hold on, we got to play it. We got to play it. That is so funny. Oh, she's... Al Pacino. Yo, that's so funny. He has the big eyes. Yo, his eyes get huge. that was beautiful. Oh no! Ready? Here it is.
Yeah, and who the fuck are you? I think you're pushing around, but... On a New Jersey warrant for smuggling cigarettes up from North Carolina 3 years ago, or you go to work for us. Cut and dried. That is it. Oh, shit. Charlene Chairless. Who? Who? Were you a fucking owl?
What are you, a fucking
the
owl?
lady you've been talking dirty to on telephone every day last week.
Yeah, all right. You know what? You can't tie me to her.
Yeah, well, who needs to? Because your ass is on a plane back to New Jersey, Jago.
I just... Why'd I get mixed up with that bitch?
Because she got a great ass. And you got your head all up in it. Jesus.
Yo, this fucking movie, bro.
I'm gonna have to see it though.
Oh, dude, it's so good. Yo, Caboose, that was the best line drop ever. That was it. That was the best line drop ever. Yeah, that's exactly why. Yo, if you've never seen Heat, Nacho and Jagoff, yeah, you gotta see Heat. Heat is one of the best movies ever, and they're actually making a prequel about it. Yeah, with what's his name from? Oh, what is that guy's name? He's gonna be the new Willy Wonka too. He's doing a prequel for Willy Wonka. Timothy.
Beat me. I don't know. I never seen.
Yes, one of the best gunfights
Seen it.
of the Say One Again from Pulp Fiction. No, that's from Say What Again? You mean that funny one? Isn't that from Friday? Isn't that from Friday? Say What Again? He's in the or is that the one?
Friday.
No, that might be the one he's eating the cheeseburger. I'm not sure. I don't remember what part. Yeah, that movie Heat is insane. I own that movie. I've bought it on VHS, Blu-ray, DVD, digital. I've bought it every which way. Is it Pulp Fiction? The say what again? Because there is one in Friday where he says say something again. That happens in next Friday. Say what again in Pulp Fiction? Yeah. Okay. Is this the cheeseburger one? Yeah. This is where he's eating the cheeseburger and stuff. Yeah, the cheeseburger. Say what one? Yeah. Yeah. I double dare you. Yeah, this is a crazy movie, Pulp Fiction. All right. So what I wanted to talk about was there was some concern, okay? Did you guys hear about these Twitch policies that they were changing?
I got the email, but I didn't read it.
Yeah, I don't know the details of it.
It's a Royale with cheese.
I don't stream I don't stream too often, so I didn't bother reading it.
I'm intrigued. I want to know.
They were basically saying that any kind of sponsorships that you do can only be like 3% of the screen or something. And I think
I remember that.
I think that essentially means like the SP logo in the middle of the screen, like that's it. That's all you get. Like that much. Which I don't necessarily know why that's bad. That seems like enough to me.
I don't know an exact like 3%, but at the same time, I don't know if like this SP logo would count because it's really not a paid sponsorship.
Right. So here's the thing, right? They backtracked already. This was the only time I've ever seen Twitch do that. Twitch backtracked and apologized already. Crazy.
Oh, really? That's crazy.
The Amazon-owned live streaming service had said it would restrict the size and type of ads used by streamers who create content on Twitch. They would have substantially reduced the ways in which streamers generate income on the platform, all right? So Twitch has now said it will rewrite the new policy after several prominent creators threatened to boycott the platform. Today's branded content policy update was overly broad. It said in a tweet that was viewed 17.6 million times. This created confusion, frustration, and we apologize for that. We do not intend to limit streamers' ability to enter into direct relationships with sponsors, and we understand that this is an important part of how streamers earn revenue. So they backtrack. So they're going to rewrite it, make it much more strict. The new rules would have meant that streamers were not allowed to embed ads, whether video or audio or otherwise. See, and that's the thing. None of us do that. I've never seen somebody in SP go, hold on a second, guys. By the way, I got this Ridge wallet right here, and if you want it, you can buy it. Drop code Hazeyy, and you know what I'm saying? That's an embedded link. That's an embedded ad. That's an embedded thing. Me giving you an ad revenue that they have nothing to do with, right? Because that's what they're basically saying, that if they don't have any money coming to them from what sponsorship or ad that you're doing, they don't want you to do it. That's basically how I took it.
If they're not making money, then they don't want you to make money.
Exactly.
That's the way I take it. Like, if we're not getting paid, we don't want you getting paid.
And it's a hit and miss too, because like if you hear that as a big time streamer, you're like, fuck it, I'll just go to a different platform where they do allow it, you know? So I think maybe that's why they backtracked it.
But they had a few orgs, like I guess the highest rated org on the platform right now said that they would bounce if they did it, because guys like that have a ton of people looking at their screens, right? And actually using the codes for whatever it is they're trying to sell. I don't necessarily know, like, why doesn't Twitch have a problem with me selling merch through my Twitch, right? Like, they don't have a problem with us selling merch, but they have a problem with me selling merch on a third-party website. You know what I mean? I don't necessarily get that. Are they in cahoots, like Streamlabs and Twitch? Do they all make money off each other somehow?
Streamlabs and Twitch probably. Streamlabs and Twitch, I would say it's definitely possible. It's not like they're in competition with each other.
No, they need each other.
Yeah.
So, but then there's also this, right? So you take, oh no, you take it's not your brand because they are making from you. It's other brands, right? That's what I'm saying. It's not the brand that you're trying to sell things from. It's like if I'm endorsing a third party that Twitch has no connection to, they don't want that. That I don't necessarily get. And if that's what they're saying, how can they make that any less like broad? You know, how are they going to spice that up to make it not sound stupid?
No. Listen, because I feel like
You can't sponsor people unless we're in sponsorship with them. Or is that what they start?
yeah, I feel like they care more. Like I don't think they care about SP in a sense as it's your kind of like your thing, but I think they care more about the like advanced GG, like the energy drink, like you know those big companies that are doing sponsorships with streamers, like big streamers. You know, they get their own flavor, they get their own coupon code, and they get a kickback, like a straight cash kickback out of all sales that come through that coupon code.
It's possible. I know they're making money off of us. It's just, why would they care if you made a little bit more money on the side, right? That's essentially what I'm saying. If they're trying to stop people from making so that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you missed it, but say I was just we're in the middle of this podcast and I say, okay, guys, 1 second. It's a quick word from our sponsors, Ridge Wallet, da-da-da-da-da, right? That's what they're saying we shouldn't be doing or can't do, whatever. Have the Ridge Wallet thing up there, or even
Yeah, have like a
what League Shadow Legends would be that,
League,
right?
Yeah, all that shit. Raid Shadow Legends. What's the other big one? Clash of Clan or whatever I actually started playing like Shadow Legend Raid one a little bit. There's another one that's like huge that I don't remember.
I wish Hadouken was here because Hadouken is very much up on this stuff, and he talks about it a lot. And I wish that he was here to tell me his side because this is his topic. Carnage, are you in Canada? Like Ben Shapiro and Sherry's Berries? I don't even know what that is. Sounds funny though. So, who's doing that?
I mean,
Oh, typing.
Jesus Christ! No cap, no chill.
It's actually no cap at all. It's all keycaps.
They don't like them because they don't have a partnership with them. Yeah, no, for sure. I understand.
I didn't even think it was that loud. I gotta get this.
Michigan, Ohio.
Switches.
I knew that, and somebody said that they thought maybe you were in Canada. We're looking for somebody who's dealing with the wildfires right now. Yes, he does stop mid-program to do a lot of things. So these new rules caused...
I have really bad ADD. I apologize.
These new rules caused concern for charity events, mostly, I guess, across Twitch. For such games as Games Done Quick, which in June announced it had raised $2.2 million for Doctors Without Borders, as it relies heavily on logos that fill much of the screen. Which of the new rules will now be written remains unclear, but for some, the damage has been done. There's no thought about the people who are on the platform, whether they depend on it for their livelihood or not. This is a move I should have made years ago, but it's one that I've honestly been very scared to make because it's my full-time career. Long term, this is going to be the best thing for me. An unknown source is quoted. I mean, how much money you guys making off of sponsorships that it's going to fucking kill your whole life? I don't understand. You know what I mean? And how do you have that big of a following that your sponsorships are going to be what breaks you? That seems like craziness to me. No?
yeah, I don't get it. I don't like it.
Yeah,
All time streamers, so.
bro, that's what I'm saying. It's like I don't know if maybe they do something for partners only, right? Because partners make quite a bit more money. But like for your average streamer, average small streamer who's already contemplating going to Kick, like, you know what I mean? There's probably a lot of people that are on the border or like are thinking about it, kind of like, oh, do I try it? It's like you start making changes like this. It's like, yeah, maybe I will try it. But I think I heard somewhere, and I didn't read it, so I don't know. Is there a fee to now terminate your affiliate or partner contract?
Is there a fee? I mean, why would
That's
you need
what
to terminate it?
If you wanted to go somewhere else, streams elsewhere.
I think if you just don't stream for a year or something. Oh, you're saying that they actually charge you if you want to like get out
If
of
you
it?
want to, like, yeah, this is what I'm hearing. I don't know. I heard it
$25?
somewhere.
Holy shit! Really?
Wait,
Okay, so I
partner or
didn't.
just affiliate?
Why didn't I know that?
That's crazy.
I feel like that's a bit excessive. Asking for $25.
Just to back out of your contract. That is kind of insane.
Yeah, it's like a little absurd.
Wait, but is that partner or like even affiliate or like? I'm assuming partner.
No, I from what I've seen, and I didn't read, like, I didn't go through the terms, so I don't know everything. I don't know anything really, but I had seen somewhere that there was essentially a fee to leave.
They're trying to make their money any way possible.
Well, they changed the 70-30 split for most partners back to 50-50. I think unless you're like Nick Merckx or something.
Somebody that was like, you know what, we make too much money to be doing that. Yeah, people like Nick Merckx and stuff. I feel like they can get away with a lot.
Listen, man, the viewership on Twitch is really rough right now for everybody. I saw him playing the other day to 15,000 people. That is crazy
What? That's
low.
like less than half.
That's
Maybe a
crazy
third.
low. His numbers are 20, 30,000 at a max lately. For real. And I don't know if it's because he's finally got all these people that... Oh, and he was playing Warzone. He wasn't even playing Apex.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, crazy.
Just crazy.
I don't want to see you get a lot of viewers. Guy should not.
That's really low for him. He was like, what was he at, like 50K at one point?
Bro, at the height of COVID, he had 100,000 people watching him.
Really? Holy shit.
Oh, I remember for the events and shit. I remember seeing that shit.
I mean, I couldn't imagine having that many people just staring at me.
That's just crazy. That's
Barely acknowledges that,
XQC, but that's my point. He barely acknowledges chat. He's just chilling.
yeah, he can't though. Like how, like, you gotta think about it. Maybe now at 15,000 it's a little slower, but imagine having 100,000 people watching you, and even if 10% is writing, 10% is writing. 10,000 people spamming chat, like nobody's holding a conversation there. It's literally spam at that point.
So, XQC literally sits at his computer and watches YouTube with 90,000 people watching him. I guess it just depends on, like, it doesn't matter what you're doing. If people like you, they like you.
Yeah.
Do you guys know who DJ Academics is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I was actually watching him, a previous broadcast on Twitch for him. He's got a crazy girl living in his house, an ex-girlfriend that he's getting evicted currently that won't leave, that is literally walking into his house and unplugging his router when he's streaming, like pulling his
Holy
internet.
shit. That's crazy.
She was in his room and smashed an egg in his face. Like when he was live, like he is really sick, and you can tell that he is not accustomed to being around something like that, like a person with that kind of energy, because men and women both have that same energy. They can be crazy if they want to be.
With Amber Heard vibes. Yo, I didn't know that. I can't believe that.
Do we even know for sure if Amber Heard is as crazy as they said?
I believe none of what I hear and half of what I see.
I don't think like the abusive crazy. Maybe more like crazy in the head in the way, you know?
Yo, imagine this, not to like sidetrack to Johnny Depp's trial, but imagine dating one of the best actors in the world. Like, I think what's true and what's not, what's real and what's not. You know what I mean? Like this dude, like half of everything could have just been a show. His whole court could have been a movie.
I think
Dude's one of the best actors ever.
in the future, probably.
The dude fucking lies for a living.
I mean, they both do it in a way. She's an actress.
Yeah, well, she's definitely not as good of an actress or actress as he is an actor.
Right about that. I never seen Aquaman, to be fair.
She's not a bad actress.
I didn't even know she
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No. I know what you're saying. I'm just saying, but she's not that bad. She's pretty good.
Yeah, I like their Pineapple Express. I didn't know she was in that movie at first. Then I found out about that.
I just found
She
out
was the most supporting role ever, making out with Seth Rogen. I'm gonna go grab my baby. Show her to you guys real quick.
Yay.
Show her the progress in her face. Her face is changing every day, dude.
I believe. I gotta see. So excited. Well, popping out another one? Okay.
Who? No. Who? Not me. I can't. Hopefully, I can't. If I can, it's a waste of like $4,000.
Stop it! Come on.
I got snipped. I was like, no more for me.
Oh shit! Okay.
Yeah, man, no more for me.
I respect it.
Too many, man. It's a lot. Yeah, all insurance paid for it, so it's cool. Insurance paid for that shit.
For the titles too,
It's funny too. It's funny because somebody was like, "Nah, bro, it's actually it's fairly easy.
Yeah,
process. Yeah. It's just a little sore for the next couple days, specifically like same day and next day. And just be careful. Like I fell down the stairs. Like I couldn't walk right because it hurt, and I fell down the stairs. So just don't be so mobile.
I gotta open my screen more for this. Aw, look at her. Yo, she is definitely getting features now. She's like, oh my god.
Yo, she is getting so many features.
I'm sure. She's the new star of the stream.
Oh, you're gonna be. Let's go. Who's lit? Look at her. She's so peaceful.
She's honestly such a good baby, dude. Like, she is such a good baby. I fucking can't stand it. It's baby Chi, right? I want her. Give me that baby. You guys can come and hold her, but she's mine. It's my baby.
Can't have her.
Let's fucking go. Shout out to both of you. How's Chi holding up?
She's doing really good. She's fucking... she's so strong. That's all I can say. She is so strong and driven to be a breastfeeding mother. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is no joke.
No.
That shit is no joke.
It's hard. Uh-huh. I believe it.
It's no joke. So, to all the mothers out there that breastfed, it is an isolating, lonely. Nobody talks about that shit until after you have a baby, though. I feel like you don't have you're not allowed to be in those conversations until the kid shows up. You know, like those things happen behind closed doors, so that way people are like still willing to have kids. You know?
Well, it's tough, man. Like I can't say much about it. I guess we probably never talked about it because none of us are like breastfeeding. But yeah, you're not wrong. Like while you're sleeping, she's feeding, and if she's not feeding, she's pumping while you're sleeping.
No,
right.
real.
Well, I have to say that I try my best to be awake, and at least I try to annoy her so that way she can direct the frustration at me. You know what I mean? Like I try to be awake. She's let me sleep several times, and every time I feel guilty. I do wake her up. I wake her up to pump or to feed. If I'm awake, I'll do it. If she's just so good. She really is, though, man. She gets up, she does it. It's just I'm doing it as much as I can with her because I can't do it for her and I can't do it with her at all. You know, like she's alone, so I just try to be there, man. I don't know. It's really it's so impressive to watch. Mothers do this shit with nobody with them, like totally alone. Like there's single mothers.
Yeah, it's
like what the fuck? What
shout out to moms.
There's single mothers in the world. There's single mothers with no family.
With the kid, it's just them.
Dude, I cannot imagine. You lose sleep and the shit hurts sometimes. That's the other thing too. You have to build up like the ability to not be in complete pain when that's happening, right? What's up, Cap?
Couldn't fathom.
If you haven't seen the little one yet,
let's go.
It's so it's so cool when they're that young. They literally fit in one. Bro, it's like you're carrying a plate out to a table.
I get so nervous at that baby stage too, holding it.
It's definitely
anybody else's baby I won't hold.
I don't hold nobody else's baby at that age. My wife's like best friend from high school came over with her baby, and they were like, going home. I was like, nope.
I actually am the same way. This is the first baby I've held in years.
It's a lot of responsibility that I don't to have.
Dude, she is so precious, though. Like, I've never felt... Like, I thought that I loved my Isabel. You know what I mean? My puppy. And I know that everybody said that, no, it's not the same. Like, it really is not the same at all. Like, there's no comparing it. It doesn't compare even remotely close. Like, I definitely love those dogs, but it is on crack. These fucking... And I didn't think that was something that you could feel. Like, I didn't think that you could feel something stronger than that kind of love. Like, it's got to be the same, right? You love your family, you love your animals. Like, I'm obsessed with my dogs. Still, even now, I love my dogs. But man, this little kid here, this little baby, this is a whole new ball game of obsession. You know what I mean?
Don't stop either.
I hate it. Because like when my kids are bad and I have to yell at them, like I don't want to be like, I don't want to reprimand them. I just want them to be good, so I don't have to like be mean and tell them not to do things.
You appreciate the little things, Hazeyy. That is what I realize now, and you're gonna experience that more with like the holidays.
Oh man, around. Wait till like
July 4th is next. When Christmas comes around, I'm telling you, that's when it's like it hits a lot more. Like at least to me personally.
right now my kids are cursing. Right? They hear things, they repeat them. My kid the other day is a what the fuck? Fucking 4 years old going, what the fuck?
I don't think that I'll care if my kid curses as long as they know not to do it in front of people that they don't know.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like that's one of the things. Like I don't care, but like I don't want to like laugh about it and like make him think it's okay. So it pisses me off when he curses. But then it's like, you know, put him to bed at night. And I go to walk out the room and I hear, "Daddy, I love you." And I'm like, "Yo, you can say fuck all you want, kid. Go scream it." You know what I mean? Like it's like scream that shit. I don't care.
Yeah, know your audience.
Yeah.
Yo, we definitely are gonna need more newborn diapers. That's actually totally something that I was talking about the other day, Carnage. My baby, our baby, mine and Chi's little girl, she's so small. She's probably gonna be in newborn diapers for a little bit longer than like normal, you know, because she just tickled my fucking arm with her toe. You little shit.
Don't embarrass me, Dad. Come on.
Yeah, so I think we're gonna need more newborn diapers because she is like swimming in newborn diapers right now, like swimming in them shits, you know.
And diapers, I ain't cheap either, bro. Fuck.
She's so sweet.
They're gone. Fucking.
I gotta give her back to Chi.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, bye.
Bye, Gianna. See you next time. I swear, it just gets me so excited.
Oh, Carnage, you don't have to do that, man. No.
Let's go. I love to hear that much.
I gotta move my mic like right up in my face and slide my keyboard back a bit so you guys can't hear me type.
Oh yeah, you over here.
Yo, I didn't know that they picked it up that much, but my ADD. I've been doing like 17 things all the time, at all times.
I thought it was me because I was kind of typing in the way too.
No, I'm slightly convinced. Like this is why I can't be like competitive first-person shooters because it's like I'm playing the game, but then like over here I got some shit going on. So as
my controllers,
as some people, I don't know if anybody in here knows, I dabble in Counter-Strike and I fuck with skins a lot. So that's what was going on. I had some microtransactions that were taking place. But yeah, ADD is fucking mismurdered. It's like an ADD OCD combo, right? So it's like I think everything is uber important, but it's not.
Thank you all
Me,
for the
nasty
kind
hell
words.
no. A second thing.
She's my pride and joy, that's for sure.
But it's always fun, man. It's like I said, they start cursing. Yeah, man.
Soak it in, bro, please.
I'm laughing more than I've laughed in a long time. I just find everything that she does funny. She got a raspy little voice. Right?
Mm-hmm.
She goes like, and I just fucking think it's
So
so
is it
cute.
DMX?
Yeah, she's like little DMX. So like she'll be all like squeaky when she wants something, and then when you give it to her, she's like she just changes her whole tune. She's like squeak, 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 and then you give it to her, and she's like I love it, bro.
That's pretty great. That's great.
And I feel like she's so much smarter than we know, and they just don't remember it. I feel like they know everything that's going on around them. They just don't remember being that young, you know?
I don't know, man. Like I don't think it's not that they don't remember being that young, or you don't remember being that young. I think over time, there's just so many memories that flood those out from being so old, because my kids will tell me some stuff that happened when they were like super young, and I'm like, how do you even remember that? But it's like they only have like a total of 4 years of memory, you know, almost 5 years of memories, and like now they haven't told me anything from being that young, like as young as she is, but from like 3 years. You know, so just random stuff like before they were walking, like sitting in high chairs, like stuff we did with them. Like that will, yeah. It's, but it makes it like it's crazy because I'm like, is he just that smart, or is it like I've washed those memories out because they're 30 years ago?
I'm like, Lucas don't remember stuff like past 3. And I remember that because that's when I moved out of Edison. I went to Edison to move to Garwood. And he says, like, we drove past that house in Edison. And it was like, Lucas, you remember this house? We used to live here. No, I don't remember this. We never lived here. What are you talking about? Like, oh, we was joking. Like, yeah, we lived here. Like, yeah,
He remembered that you didn't.
And he remembered that we didn't live there.
How old is he?
Now he's 7.
7.
So yeah.
I guess I'll test it out in like another 2-3 years. I'll see what they remember.
Exactly. Yeah. Probably gonna be at that point.
But the other thing too is like I said, like now with cell phones, like even don't get me wrong, cell phones are definitely a thing 7 years ago. But I feel like with how good cameras are right now on phones, like everybody's got pictures of everything. That makes remembering stuff like easier. Like I get reminded every year about what I did on that day for the past 10 years now through Facebook.
That's how Brittany got it set up. I got like post. I was never a picture person. I was like a post person.
But no, we'll also say for the past 10 years, how long I've been with my wife, who's always taking pictures. I don't take pictures. I actually deleted Facebook, and then when I started doing real estate, that's when I like reactivated it for business. But like I don't like social media. Weird from a streamer, right? Streamer. I'm not all about it.
Crazy thing is that she doesn't ever go away now. That's the part that like it doesn't quite sit in yet, you know? Like it hasn't quite sunk in that she's gonna grow up one day. And she's gonna be a grown woman, and they're here forever.
Forever, bro. Every single house.
They're here forever, but are they here forever? At some point, she's gonna want to go out on her own.
That's not what I mean.
I know.
But will I even want her to?
That's another. No, that's what I'm saying. But that's another thing that you're gonna have to like right now, you're gonna get used to her being here forever, and then at some point, you're gonna have to get used to her not being right there forever.
Yeah,
so, like that's where I'm going at. Like with my 17-year-old, he's like, "Oh, can I go to my friend's house? Oh, can I take the car and go?" Like, the fuck.
Kind of want to let him though.
Yeah, no, I do, but it's like, it's just something. I guess something. It's just like another step, another stage. Like, all right, now I gotta get used to this. I gotta navigate these waters and figure it out.
It's turning me. It's turning me into something I didn't expect to, like mentally. You know, it's changing my mentality a lot.
Aspect of life, you know?
Or when she starts dating. P, you would say that. That's like every dad's worst nightmare when it comes to a little girl.
Come on, P. Like, shit. I mean, she's first, like, heartbreak, you know? Like,
yeah, it's going to be
terrible.
terrible.
Have to be there for that moment, and it's going to be so heartbreaking for me, you know?
It's going to be terrible.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, just stare at him from across the room.
Bro, my niece had like her first real boyfriend and they broke up, and I was like, "Yo, just tell me, I'll send Chris over. I'll fucking send him to his house."
It's gonna be hard to watch my little girl have to deal with her first heartbreak, and have to watch the boy be mean to her, and it's like she's gonna have to go through all of the things that I went through and everybody else goes through. It's just life. And you can't shield them from it. You can only try and teach them to make smart choices.
Yes. Prepare them for it in a way.
That's it.
Let them realize what they're getting themselves into.
What's up, Cloudy?
Happen, you know?
Just talking about kids and daughters when they grow up for dads. I just want to make sure that my daughter's happy. That's really my most important. That's my goal. Is to make sure that she smiles, make sure she's happy.
So it's a good goal.
That's it. It's all I want to do is make sure she's happy. I feel like if I make sure she's happy, then I'm doing the right thing. And I mean, not happy like all the time, give her what she wants, but as long as she's a happy kid, and you know, the majority of the day she's in a good, you know, it's a good space. I think I'll be okay with that because there's gonna be the emotions, there's gonna be the ups and downs. Throw a ninja
Check
star. No, because you know what I don't want to do? I don't want to be a father that my daughter doesn't trust. You know? Like I want my daughter to be able to talk to me, and I know that if I give her shit for things that she does, she's not going to trust me. I'm very aware of that psychology, regardless of what I say and how I feel, you know?
Not that she's not going to trust you.
There's a certain level of things she's not going to tell me.
But she will not going to want to confide in you for certain things because of fear of how you're going to react.
Yeah, that's how it is.
But I don't want that. That's what I'm saying. I don't want that kind of dynamic with her.
Well, I told Mike, and I mean, he's a boy, so it's still a little different. But I was like, man, you ever are at a friend's house and you don't feel comfortable and you want to leave, but you don't want to look like a bitch? Like, just blame it. Like, literally, text me and I will call you and tell you that you have to come home. Like blame it on me. Yeah. I'll take the fault. I don't care what your friends think about me. I'll beat all their asses. I don't give a shit. Blame it on me. But it's like you know, I don't want you to ever be in a situation where you feel that you have to succumb to peer pressure or go do something you don't feel like doing.
You're not wrong. Yo, Vice God, what's up, man? Gamer J, thank you so much for the congratulations. I got this Daddy's Hand song up. I don't want to play it because we're on a podcast, and if we get it muted, we're fucked for the playback.
We'll play it on the outro.
Yeah, we'll play it on the outro. No, I can't even play it on the outro.
No, we can't.
Well, I guess technically you could replace it.
Well, I actually can, to be honest.
But still, that's like more work.
I can do it for you.
You want to do it? Yeah.
Hey, I can do it for you. You don't even have to do it.
Anywho, all right, guys. Daddy's hands were soft and kind when I was crying. Daddy's hands were hard as steel when I've done wrong. Daddy's hands weren't always gentle, but I've come to understand. Oh my God, this is gonna make me cry on my second week of being a dad.
Not even truthful yet. I'm telling you, so many songs out there.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for the love tonight. Appreciate you all hanging. We're on our way out. Till next time.
Peace out, everybody.